Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we're reviewing the DreamCloud Classic. Specifically, this is the version of the Classic memory foam model. It uses an all-foam construction and does not contain any coils. This version is a 12-inch memory foam mattress made of memory foam, transitional polyfoam, and a support foam base. The Classic tier is the lowest and most affordable within DreamCloud's mattress lineup. For this memory foam version, a queen size costs only $7.99 at the time of this review. The hybrid version of the Classic has made our list of the best cheap mattresses. Will this foam version do the same? Let's jump into the review and find out now. Here is the performance scorecard that results from our objective and data-driven tests. As you can see, the DreamCloud Classic is not perfect, but it performs well in many areas. It scored a perfect 10 out of 10 for company policies and a 9.5 for EdgePort. From there, it received low to mid 8 scores in most categories. Where it struggled was its sex performance, scoring a 7.1, and response time, with that receiving the lowest score at a 5.2. Altogether, the DreamCloud Classic earned an overall score of 8.06. This ranks it among the bottom 18% among all mattresses tested to date. While the performance isn't exactly incredible, its price point certainly is, being less than half of the price of the average mattress we've tested. The DreamCloud Classic comes in a single firmness, 6 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm. This gives the mattress a medium firm feel. A mattress with this firmness is generally suitable for a wide range of sleepers, body types, and sleeping positions. Next, we're going to talk through what the DreamCloud Classic does best. First, the mattress has excellent edge support, largely due to its thinner comfort layer and sturdy foam base. This effectively gives you a larger sleepable surface area and a safer edge for amorous activities. Second, the DreamCloud Classic is affordable by most budgets, as it's priced at only $800 for a queen at the time of filming this video. Third, the mattress leans towards a more traditional memory foam feel that can be satisfying for how it conforms to the body. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the DreamCloud Classic. First, the mattress had a very slow material response. This comes from the classic memory foam feel that could leave some sleepers feeling a bit stuck while shifting positions. Second, we measured very low balance in our tests, which makes moving around the mattress more difficult, especially for the dance without pants. Lastly, cooling performance is good, but it has clear room for improvement. The foams don't breathe especially well, and there is more heat retention as a result. Your body weight and sleep position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the DreamCloud Classic is excellent. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8.25 inch support layer. This is 0.35 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.9 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress medium firm rating is an ideal firmness that works for most body types and sleeping positions. The DreamCloud does not use any type of zone support. Instead, it has a consistent supportive feel from the head to the foot of the mattress. The one essential requirement to feel well supported by the DreamCloud is a preference for memory foam. This mattress has a notable memory foam feel, which creates more hug around the body. It's not as extreme as many other memory foams we've tested, and yet this is still very much a memory foam mattress. You'll need to like that memory foam feeling to feel well supported on the mattress. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The DreamCloud Classic has good cooling. During our test, I felt a slight degree of heat retention, but it was very minor. The mattress uses a simple design that's all foam. Foam layers often struggle more with breathability, which can result in more heat retention. In addition, memory foam is also typically more heat retentive than other foam types. DreamCloud being an all foam design and one that uses a 1-inch traditional memory foam layer just isn't set up to handle heat as well as many other mattress types. To be fair, cooling absolutely could be worse, So while DreamCloud's cooling isn't amazing, it's also not bad. One last note on the design. The mattress is equipped with cooling fibers in the cover. However, these don't appear to be making a notable impact on cooling performance. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 91.5 degrees. This is 1.5 degrees warmer than the average of 90.0 degrees based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, the temperature declined by 4.7 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 0.1 degrees warmer than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.8 degrees. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view the cooling is good. For the Sinkage test, we rely on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The DreamCloud Classic has moderate sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.14 inches. This is 0.07 inches less sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.21 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a balanced body contouring hug. This mattress uses a mix of memory foam, polyfoam, and quilted cover to create a more balanced, even, and less polarizing feel. The more traditionally formulated memory foam creates a more exact and precise hug around the body. However, that layer is restrained by the polyfoam and quilted cover. It's this design choice that helps deliver a less extreme feel. All that said, this mattress is still very much a memory foam mattress and has a notable memory foam hug. To be comfortable on the DreamCloud Classic, you'll need to prefer the feel of more traditional memory foam. To test the motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The DreamCloud Classic has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 8.82 meters per second squared. This is effectively the same as the average of 8.78 meters per second squared based on all of our tests to date. The all-foam design benefits motion transfer by reducing bounce and dissipating energy. In addition, the more traditional feeling memory foam layer does a fantastic job at killing bounce and energy. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.2 seconds. Immediately thereafter, we see a significant decline in acceleration. By 0.79 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy, which is 0.09 seconds shorter than the average motion duration of 0.88 seconds. Overall, motion is excellent with an average motion intensity and below average motion duration. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A fast response time is better as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent you to have a stuck feeling. The DreamCloud Classic has a very slow material response. In our mostly recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.2 seconds, which is 0.80 seconds slower than the average of 0.40 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered response in this test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.8 seconds, which is 0.80 seconds slower than the average of 1.00 seconds. The DreamCloud is a tale of two material types. On the one hand, we have the highly responsive polyfoam and support foam, which are spring back to shape effectively instantly. On the other hand, we have a more traditional memory foam layer, which is considerably slower to recover back to its original shape after it's been compressed. The slow response will negatively impact ease of movement, make it more difficult to change positions, and more difficult to get out of bed. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The DreamCloud Classic has a very low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 5.26 inches. This is 3.64 inches less bounce than the average of 8.90 inches based on all of our tests to date. The DreamCloud has multiple design and material choices that inhibit bounce, including the all-foam design, 1-inch traditional memory foam layer, and very slow material responsiveness. These design attributes greatly absorb and disperse energy, which is ideal for lowering motion transfer, but it means that bounce is going to be lower. Lower bounce makes the mattress more difficult to move around on the mattress, change positions, and greatly negatively impacts sex performance. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting in line directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The DreamCloud Classic has outstanding sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.00 inches. This is 0.95 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 3.95 inches based on all of our tests to date. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt that support was excellent in all sleeping positions. When it comes to edge support, the DreamCloud benefits from its simpler design and less polarizing feel. The combination of a thinner comfort layer, a limited 1-inch memory foam layer, and moderate sinkage creates the right material conditions and performance to deliver a more robust and supportive edge. When memory foam mattresses utilize a super thick memory foam comfort layer with lots of sinkage, it can often cause the edge support to be weakened. The more restrained memory foam thickness and limited sinkage is beneficial with respect to edge support. Lastly, this mattress has no reinforced support foam or other reinforcing material along the edge. Despite the lack of a reinforced edge, the DreamCloud still created excellent edge support for both sitting and lying. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex. The DreamCloud Classic has fair sex performance. First up, let's talk about the biggest issue with the DreamCloud, the lack of bounce. In our test, we measured bounce at a total height of 5.26 inches. These measurements are considerably below the average. Lower bounce makes sex more strenuous and tiring on the mattress. It is the single biggest factor that impacts sex performance. Next up, with good but not amazing performances, we have pressure relief and cooling. Both are good enough to not be a major hindrance to amorous activities, but also could be better. Lastly, noise is minimal and edge support is outstanding. With just 3 inches of sitting edge sinkage, the edge is incredibly robust and a functionally usable part of the mattress. Overall, sex performance is good and yet far from great. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The DreamCloud Classic has a good level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no significant pressure points on my body. However, it's clear that pressure relief performance didn't rise to the excellent or outstanding level. The mattress is equipped with 3.75 inches of comfort material, which is 0.51 inches less comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.26 inches based on all of our tests to date. First up, we do have a thinner comfort layer than average, which certainly contributed to the limited pressure relief performance. The material quality feels fine both in hand and on the body, though it's also clear that it's far from amazing. This is a budget-friendly mattress, and the foams are therefore limited in their quality and thickness. Moving on, it's important to understand that this is a memory foam mattress. As such, it has a notable memory foam feel with the way it hugs and contours to the body. This isn't good or bad, but it is a specific feel, one that you'll need to prefer in order to be comfortable on this mattress. In our objective pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.77. A PSI below 1.0 is what we want to see, and the DreamCloud is well within that range. When I consider our objective pressure mapping test, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be good. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong smell and or a smell that dissipates more quickly are better. The DreamCloud Classic had a strong smell upon the initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 5 days. This is 1.9 days shorter than the average smell duration of 6.9 days. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, and country of origin. DreamCloud mattresses come with a 365-night trial period and a lifetime warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. So, should you buy the DreamCloud Classic? This is a hard one to recommend. On the one hand, this mattress is not without its merits. For starters, it has excellent edge support that allows sleepers to lie close to the sides with little risk of falling off. The Classic also has a year-long trial period and free returns, so it's not a big deal if you end up not liking it anyway. Finally, the mattress has a low price that works better for tighter budgets. On the other hand, while most categories performed decently well, they were still technically below average. Both cooling and pressure relief were below average, which is especially concerning given how important these are to most sleepers. Furthermore, the low bounce and extremely slow material response make for a surface that does no favors for the horizontal hokey pokey, along with generally being more difficult to move around on and change positions. In the end, you may not care about a mattress that is less lively or isn't as good for sex. If so, this is an okay $800 mattress choice. It can support sleeping positions and sleepers up to 300 pounds per side. Strangely enough, the hybrid version of the DreamCloud Classic is not only less expensive, but it also had a better performance. In fact, it just made the #2 spot on our best cheap mattress list. You can click the link on screen now to check out that video.